Is everyone all right?
Barry.
Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No.
The 2002 Nintendo GameCube remake of Resident Evil offers the definitive version of designer Shinji Mikami's original vision. It features upgraded visuals along with gameplay tweaks such as the Crimson Heads and defensive weapons, all tied together with lore from later games retroactively added to the story. One of the most substantial additions was an expanded environment, the linchpin being the cabin in the woods. That shack and the isolated forest path leading to it began the tragic tale of Lisa Trevor. The cabin and Lisa are intertwined, a new place, a new character, and to ignore her plight is to not fully appreciate the cabin, her home. She's the daughter of George Trevor, the architect behind the infamous Spencer Mansion. Subjected to experimentation in an effort to fully understand the T and G viruses, exposure took a toll. Lisa eventually lost her sanity, ripped off the faces of the doctors impersonating her parents, and attached their flayed flesh to her own skin. Still, she longed to reunite with her mother and took to endlessly wandering the mansion grounds.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond!
After thoroughly searching the mansion and exhausting all possible routes, the journey for salvation continues outdoors. A lowered bridge in the courtyard bars progress, and to be raised requires a crank. A cryptic voice over the radio urges the STARS members to stay away from the areas surrounding the mansion.
Away from the woods outside the mansion.
But the only option to progress is to navigate the unsettling forest. A cold, foreboding stillness envelops the path, isolated from the warmth of the mansion, with just a thin layer of ominous fog leading to the lonely cabin. While rummaging through the cabin and successfully locating the crank, there comes the telltale groan of a door opening, quickly followed up by the shrill sounds which accompany Lisa. Her grotesque, shackled hands are the last thing your STAR officer sees before succumbing to darkness. Coming to, you find yourself still in the cabin, with Lisa hovering close by. Then, without hesitation, she attacks. The confined space and her hulking presence combine, giving her a huge advantage. A choice must be made hastily: stand your ground and blast away, or try to narrowly squeeze past her in the cramped room. Wise officers would choose the latter. Not knowing who or what Lisa was created a sense of tension in the remake. The player was unaware of her apparent invulnerability at the time of their first encounter, assuming it was just another boss fight. Although it was just a small portion of the game, the forest section was a nice diversion from the small corridors of the mansion, creating slightly more open territory for terror. The cabin itself would make us ponder the significance of the location to Lisa, and struck fear in our hearts anytime we would hear her cold, scratchy moan.